Record Store Haul Part 3. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to the third in my trilogy of videos looking at my record store haul from the 17th of January. So, in case you haven't watched the first two parts, went over Pompey to watch Star Wars at the cinema. Decided to, since it was payday, to hit the record shops as well. So, hit two shops in Southsea, parts 1 and 2 of this trilogy. Then on my way home, came via Fairham, where I went to one of my regular shops, Heathen Chemistry, picked up a few bits. And then I also popped in a charity shop, the Oxfam there, and picked up two very cheap bits, which you will see. In fact, we should do them first. We might as well get them done. Regular viewers know I like my comedy records. I enjoy the Jasper Carrots records. This is The Stun. This cost me 49p. I didn't even check the vinyl for 49p. But they're good in there. They always comment if there's any defects. This is perfect. It barely even needs a clean. Apart from a few bits that got stuck to it through static. I reckon that's been played once in its life. Be my guess on that one. Started off at $1.99, was reduced to 99p. And then down to 49. And then, although I've got this in 100 different ways, for 10p, Chaz and Dave's Rabbit backed with a sideboard song. On my own Rockney label, again practically perfect. Yeah, for 10p I wasn't going to leave that behind. Okay, so in Heathen Chemistry, hadn't been there for quite a while because Slice of Vinyl and Gospel had me money last haul, which was in October and November. I think the last time I went to Heathen Chemistry was when the Fairham Record Fair was on, and I went in there afterwards. So I think that was August. So it'd been a while. So I was feeling a bit guilty because Steve's a top bloke. Steve is co-owner of the shop. And I don't know the other co-owner's name, and I should because he always chats as well whenever I see him, and he knows who I am. So if you're watching this, sorry, I don't know your name. But yeah, always friendly in there. So wanted to pop in, so did. Yeah, I was getting a bit concerned because I was about halfway through flicking through the used vinyl. I hadn't found anything I wanted yet. But eventually I picked up a few bits. A couple of new releases that I knew they had and all will become clear. I also had a look at, and they did ask me to mention this, I won't lie. They are now stocking Riga turntables. They're stocking the Planer 1 and the Planer 1 Plus. They look really good, and they've won Hi-Fi 6 awards at last year's Hi-Fi Awards. So if you're in my area and you're after a new turntable, please consider them. I'll certainly, when the time comes to upgrade, I will seriously consider getting one of those. They look really nice, and apparently are really good bits of kit as well. Okay, but anyway, on to what I picked up. So first up, another one from my Genesis collection. This is Selling England by the Pound. For some reason I put 1984 on the cover, which threw me a little bit, but it's not. It's from 1973. Excuse me. So this is my first Peter Gabriel era album. Everything I've got so far, apart from a hits compilation on CD, is from later periods. So I'm glad to finally get a start with Gabriel era. You can see the sleeves falling apart. It's on the, what do they call it? Big Hat? Large Mad Hatter label. It's on Charisma. It's been they test all their stuff. Although to be fair, it doesn't actually say this place tested and placed through on this one. has got a couple of scratches on it. Not sure about that. Hopefully it will. Might skip. But that was $14.99, but we will get to that. Then for my jam collection, Setting Suns. Play tested, plus in a first issue with embossed sleeve, front and back, and transparent track listing sticker on the back from 1979. So yeah, the jam Setting Suns is embossed. I think that's it on the front. Then on the back, the frame is embossed. And then, as they say, it's got a, I'm guessing this was originally on the shrink. Eaton Rifles is the only track I know from this, but again, as I mentioned on the previous video, a lot of their stuff wasn't on the albums. It's got the original inner, and big hair on that. I say it's tested and played through. Apparently, it's got lots of light marks on it. And that was also $14.99, I think, or was that $15.99? That was $15.99. I don't mind spending a little bit more in there because I know it's not going to cost me what it says. So although I've got a rough £10 limit on these sort of for my collection for these at the moment, although I did in a way cost me a little bit more than £10, I knew it didn't cost me $16. This is Staple Singers, the best of. I saw they got this in a while back and on their videos that they do, and I was hoping it would still be there, and surely it was. It's from 1973. The sleeve's not in great nick. The top has been cut away for some reason. This is on stacks. So the Staple Singers I really know through Prince. Mavis Staples signed to his label and released a couple of albums with his involvement, and she was in Graffiti Bridge film, and he covered some of their tracks as well. Bit sort of gospel soul. If you're not familiar, you would know some of these songs. Respect Yourself, I'll Take You There, you would definitely know. That's the only two on here that I instantly leap out at me. But I'll Take You There, I'm sure you would know. Oh, I haven't looked at the vinyl, have I? So I'd say this is on stacks. That's just dirt that'll clean off. That's just dirt that'll clean off. Yeah, that's fine. By the looks of it. Yellow sax label. Through pie over here by the looks of it. And that was tenner. And some from my Cat Stevens collection. Teaser on the Firecat. This is a German pressing. I had a UK pressing that was about £1 dearer. Well, don't care, I'll have a German pressing. It's had some tape on the top by the looks of it at some point. Nice gatefold sleeve. It's got Morning Is Broken on it and Moon Shadow. They're the huge songs from this one. It plays through, apparently. It's on Island. Yeah, so there's lots of marks on there. So it might skip a little bit. This was $5.99. I do always like his artwork and the matte sleeves. Textured as well. Okay, another Cat Stevens, if I can get this one back in. See, they always store their records behind the sleeves, which I know lots of people do. And they say it's to protect the sleeves, which I can sort of see. But it just annoys me because you can't see the back of his sleeve, so you can't read the track listing. Basically why I don't like it. Yeah, this is Monobone Jacon, possibly. Play tested plus in Pink Rim Labels reissue. Oh, it's because it's on Ireland, isn't it? Lady Darbanville I've heard of. That's about it. That's the original in. It's polylined, I think, so I might pop it back in there because it looks like the one I stuck it in isn't. That's what I mean by pink inner rim, honestly. Label. It's probably my favourite version of the Ireland label. But I've seen anyway. Oh, do get in, thank you. If you swear at things, well, I didn't swear at it, but if you tell things off, it does tend to work. This one is another album similar to the Slade one that I picked up 2 videos ago. Well, I had to sort of double check that they'd labelled this right, and then I finally saw at the bottom it does say Cat Stevens. This is Numbers, a Pythagorean fairy tale. It's a USA pressing, playthrough plus inner and book from 1976 for $5.99. Monobone Jackson was also $5.99. How does this work? Oh yeah, I remember. Ish. So it looks like it should be something where you can slip. Perhaps you can. Perhaps that slips inside. I don't know. But where you can slip stuff to change the cover, but it doesn't appear that you can. And it's embossed on the back. Don't know any of the songs. But then that's the original inner sleeve. That's the songs, I think. No, that's for... It's not the songs at all, that's the cast. Cast. The personnel. And then the booklet. A little story by the looks of it. Oh, there's the lyrics. Quite unusual not for him not to have the lyrics. Yeah, not sure what to expect with this one. It's also on Ireland. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And as I say, it's been play tested. And the next one I picked up, I thought, because I didn't recognise any of the song titles, that it was an original album, but I think it's a compilation. I'm 99% certain it's a compilation. Yes, it is. It's their first compilation by the looks of it, from 1966. The Fabulous Walker Brothers. This is a reissue on Wing. It was only when I looked at it properly and I saw that there was some solo Scott Walker and John Walker tracks on there, but I thought, oh, yeah, that must be a compilation. But it's all stuff, as I say. There's a couple of tracks, Deadly of a Male, I know. But it's not a hit, greatest hits, at least. Yeah, it looks okay. And my next one, kept up the trilogy. I managed to pick up a Prince single in each of the 3 shops. And this was a 12-inch single. I'm pretty certain, last time I was in there, as I walked in, Steve said to me, oh, we've just got a load of Prince in. And I quickly sort of went through it and said, right, I'll have that, don't need that. And I think I said I didn't need this when I did. I got this on 7-inch, but I didn't have it on 12-inch. And luckily they still had it. And that's If I Was Your Girlfriend from Sign of the Times. This was $2.99. Walker Brothers was $4.99. And it's back to a Shockadelica on Paisley Park, and it's extended version. It's the album version of If I Was Your Girlfriend, and an extended version of Shockadelica. Vinyl's not in perfect condition, but we shall see. But $2.99, it'll do as a placeholder at least. So those used bits came to, I think they add up, let's have a look, 3, 8, 14, 20, 26, 36, 46, 52, £66, less the odd pence. And he charged me 50 quid for them. So that's good. And then these two new records, I knew he had. So Steve is, I think he's classed as the UK correspondent for the Zombies fan club, and he does a lot of work with them. He's also got another business, a social media business, and he represents a lot of the members. And so he is now dealing with UK distribution for their website. So they're stocking these, so I had to pay cash for these, which meant I had to go and get some cash because I didn't have any cash on me. But I wanted to pick them up. And these are signed copies of the 4 surviving zombies of the Zombies' Greatest Hits. So the surviving members are Colin Blunstone, Chris White, Rod Argent, and Hugh Grundy, I think his name is. I'm trying to think. He hasn't written a single, so that doesn't help. Well, yeah, he's all hand signed. Yeah, Hugh Grundy. So Paul Atkinson is no longer with us. But yeah, I know time of the season, and I know she's not there. As far as I'm aware, that's all I know, but I've always liked those songs. It's new vinyl, so it's obviously probably full of static, but it's clean. This is on Verise, something like that, vintage. And then he also had, sorry, I was saying, yeah, I might know some of the others and not realise they're zombie songs or know the titles, we shall see. But I very much like those 2 songs, so I'm sure I shall like the rest. But then, and this is going to be in my listening to classic albums for the first time section, also signed by the same 4, Odyssey and Oracle, which is widely regarded as a classic album. This is time of the seasons on this. None of the other tracks I'm aware of. And this is on the same label, Verise Vintage. Again, nice clean vinyl. Polyline sleeve, which is good. Yeah, so looking forward to listening to it. I think I'll listen to this first before I listen to the hits. So if there's anything on there that's also on here, it doesn't spoil it for me. But yeah, that was my haul. These were $39.99 each, which is a bit steep for a single disc, but because they're signed, happy to pay that. Yeah, so really happy with my haul over those 3 days. That will keep me going for a while. I've still got a big stack that I am working my way through my vinyl now at last and listening to it. If you want to see what I'm listening to, follow me on Instagram. I always post what I'm currently listening to or what DVDs or Blu-rays I'm watching, but only films. I don't TV series I'm working my way through. I don't bother sticking on there. But yeah, if you want to know, and then you can always comment and say, oh, what's it like, or oh, I love that album, or that shit, isn't it, or whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. As I say, it'll be a while, I should imagine, unless I'm tempted by Kieran or even back to Heathen Chemistry. Yeah, should have an unboxing next weekend, probably. The Supergrass box set, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, collection videos will carry on. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.